Welcome to the Let Them Live podcast with Emily Burning, a place for meaningful conversations, real stories, and a shared mission to protect life.
Hey everyone, welcome back to another episode of the Let Them Live podcast. I'm Emily Burning. I am the co-founder and president of Let Them Live and obviously the host of this show. It has been a minute since I've recorded a podcast, so today is just an amazing day and I have the best guest to jump back into this podcast episode. So today I'm talking with Mia Armstrong, and Mia is just an amazing human being. She's 13 years old. And I watched her speak. She did a little speech at the Students for Life conference in DC back in January. And it was the funniest speech. It was the most impactful speech. She is an advocate for people with Down syndrome. She's an advocate for life. She's also an author and she's an actress. So it's going to be a really great conversation. So I'm just going to go ahead and welcome you in. What's up, Mia? Thanks for joining.
Thank you. Thanks for being here.
Yeah, it's so good to hear from you. And you really gave a great speech in January. So can you share a little bit about that and how it felt to be up on stage and sharing with everyone?
Yes, it felt really good on stage, and I was nervous, but I got over it.
Yeah, little by little, huh? You're a pro now.
Yeah, thank you.
That's awesome. So tell me a little bit about your acting. I know you've been in a few different things, so I'd love to hear about that.
I'm in a movie called A Christmas and New Hope. It's a Christmas movie. I love my character. Her name is Charlie, and it's just like me.
That's awesome. Tell me a little bit about her character. What are your favorite things about her?
Well, we have a lot of things in common, and she's fun, creative, and kind, just like me.
Yes, I would definitely say you're creative because you wrote a book, which we'll definitely talk about. As you can see, I have it here. I ordered it because I thought it was such an awesome book and I want to read it to my nieces and my nephews. So we'll definitely talk about that. So my first question I'd love to ask you, my first, question when we get into this is, why did you start speaking out and being a role model for people with Down syndrome?
I want kids to know with or without Down syndrome that they are special, and I want to speak out because they need to be who they are.
100%. I love that. They need to be who they are and they need to be accepted for who they are.
Yes.
That's very true. And I know that you talked about how Down syndrome is your superpower. Can you talk to me a little bit about that?
Well, Down syndrome is not just a superpower. It's kind of like my muscles, too.
That's awesome. I love that. And tell me more about how when you started to talk more about Down syndrome and about abortion and how you feel when people talk about babies with Down syndrome and if they should be born or not.
It makes me sad because every baby deserves a chance in life. It gives them extra love, extra joy, extra kindness, and I like that.
Yeah, that's really so true. Everyone deserves a chance, even people like you, right? Especially people like you.
Yeah.
We have some family members that have Down syndrome. I've worked with a lot of people with Down syndrome when I used to teach swimming lessons. And I can say without a doubt that they brought the most joy to my life and taught me the most about life than anyone has. So I think that you guys have something very special that you bring to people and you're able to open our eyes a little bit more.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's awesome. What do you think people get wrong about Down syndrome?
They don't accept us for who we are. And I don't like that. It's not true. We need to be accepted in regular classrooms, even on TV, and I want them in movies, just like me.
100%. You're just like other people. Do you think that people look at other people with Down syndrome and think that they can't do anything?
That's not true. We want to be included too, not just the other people.
Yeah, 100%. I think that's so true that there's this idea that people with Down syndrome aren't able to do the same things or participate in the same things as other people, but you are living proof of that. You are showing that you are not held back by your Down syndrome. In fact, that is what makes you unique and beautiful and makes you stand out.
Thank you. And yeah, that's very true.
Yes, that's amazing. Yeah, and I'm glad that you're talking about that because I think people need to see that. We live in a world where people want everyone to just be the same, and that would be a really sad world.
Yeah, really sad.
It would be a very sad world. So I had one time, this was a few years ago, I was talking to some people and we were talking about pregnancy and things like that. And I asked them if they found out that they were pregnant with a baby who had Down syndrome, what their reaction would be. And they told me that they wouldn't have to think about it, that they just wouldn't have that baby. And it really broke my heart because I think that they weren't even going to give that baby a chance. So I wanted to ask you, if someone was thinking about not having their baby because they found out their baby has Down syndrome, what would you want to tell them?
I would tell them that their baby is going to be special.
Yep. Their baby is 100% going to be special and they deserve a chance at life, huh?
Yeah, it means so much happiness to the world and extra joy.
Yes. You said something in your speech that I thought was so funny. You were saying, I can't remember, maybe you can remember, but something about like, do I look like I'm,
Newsflash, I'm not.
Yes, that made me laugh so much because you're like, do I look like I'm suffering? I'm doing just fine.
Yeah.
And here I am.
It made me laugh too.
Yeah. I definitely had to take some pointers from your speech because it was so funny, but you also just drove home the point. You just made such a good point. You're saying, look at me, I'm an example of someone that you say that you don't want to exist. But here I am, and you're just coming out of the gate, look so strong.
Thank you. Yeah.
You're welcome. Yeah, absolutely. What do you hope? We do things like yesterday was World Down Syndrome Day, and as a society, we're trying to be more accepting. What do you hope will be better in the future for people with Down syndrome?
I hope people will include us in regular classrooms, and I want them to be in movies and TV.
Absolutely. Just more representation. I saw that there was a Barbie with Down syndrome. How did you see that?
Yes, I did. I even have it.
You do? Oh my gosh. So how did it make you feel that there was a doll that represented you?
It's really cool that the Barbie, like me, with Down syndrome, and it has the Down syndrome what is colored, blue and yellow.
Blue and yellow. All right. Yeah. So I yesterday had some blue and yellow on, so I was representing.
Why?
I love that. That's amazing. And I love that you talked a little bit about being included in classrooms and in TV and movies. So can you tell me a little bit more? I know you were in a music video in Iceland and your mom shared that with me. What was that like for you and what was that experience about?
It was really cool living in Iceland for some time. I got to do with my friend Sophia, and I met this really cute girl, Sophia. It was really beautiful.
That's so cool. And what was the message of the song and the music?
I don't remember, but we all want to be included, and we want to build a community.
Yeah. No, I think that's so true. And in Iceland, that's a place where people with Down syndrome are definitely not accepted. So I think that was really powerful that you did that.
Yeah.
That's awesome, and that's so cool. I don't think I've only been to Iceland, um, on a layover from my flight. So you've been probably to places more than any other people have been. So that's so cool.
Really cool.
What's your favorite place that you've traveled to?
Texas.
Texas. All
I
right.
filmed
That's
my
so
movie
fun.
there.
You what?
I filmed my movie there.
That's okay. That's where you filmed your movie. That's so cool. What was that like? What was that experience like filming a movie?
I got to live in Texas for a month.
A whole month? Okay.
It was
So
really
were you
cool.
just working the whole time?
Yeah.
That's so cool. Wow. You had to memorize a lot of lines?
This come over my head. I just don't know how to memorize them. Like, pop up.
So you're just a natural.
Yeah.
You're just naturally meant to do this.
But thank you so much.
That's so cool. I love that. Well, let's talk really quick since we're talking about some of your accomplishments, being an actress, and let's talk about your book. You want to share a little bit about your book with me?
Well, my book is about inclusivity and living a life with Down syndrome. And don't be afraid to shine. We all are masterpieces in this world.
Yeah, that's such a good message, and I'll pull it up because I have it right here. Like I said, I ordered this, and I'm gonna read it to my nieces and my nephews because I think it shows that we are all made just perfectly, in God's image. And I wanted to just show you guys, where can people buy this if they want to purchase this, Mia?
Any bookstore you can think of, even Target and Barnes& Noble.
Oh, that's so cool. That is so cool. So you guys can buy this. You can walk into Barnes and Noble. You can walk into Target. You can buy it on Amazon as well. So make sure you guys support, and get this book because it's such a sweet book. It's such a powerful book as well, and it's a good reminder to us that we are masterpieces.
Yeah.
And to not forget that people with Down syndrome are masterpieces too.
Yeah. Really true.
When did you first get the idea to write a book?
Well, my first idea to write a book was I want everyone to know that we are who we are, and I want them to know and to write their own stories about their life, too.
Yeah. Do you think that everyone should get the chance to write their own stories about their lives?
Yeah.
Yeah, me too. Me too. What do you love most about having Down syndrome?
I love most about having Down syndrome that is my superpower and is my ability to see people with Down syndrome and walk up to them.
Yeah. And that's something that you talk about in your book too, is how do you notice that people don't know how to talk to or approach other people with Down syndrome?
Well, you should not stare. Do say hello. We're all different, but we're also a lot alike.
Okay, that's really good advice. And I think that's something that a lot of people need to learn, just because sometimes people don't know how to act. And so your advice is to not stare and just say hello.
Yeah.
That's really good advice. That's really good advice. I love that, Mia. Um, what is your favorite thing about being an actor and being an author?
My favorite thing about being an actor and an author that I want to write a book about my my different ability and my actor. I'm a really good actor, but I like to brag.
That's okay. You can brag because you are. I've seen the movie, I've seen the scenes, and I think it's really amazing.
Thank you.
And you're not held back, you know?
Never.
Never. Are you going to be doing any more acting coming up?
Yeah, maybe.
Okay. All right. Well, we hope to see you in some more stuff. So we're gonna make sure to keep everyone posted with all the cool stuff that you're doing, and we're gonna make sure to link the book that we've got as well, so people can go and support. Um, and one of my other questions for you, Mia, is who is someone that you really look up to?
My brother,
Your brother. Can you tell me why?
because he's just like me but different, and I love him so much, and I miss him.
Oh, how old is your brother?
He's older than me. He's 16. He's in Georgia now, and I
Okay.
lot.
Yeah. I bet he's a really good brother and loves you a lot.
Yeah,
That's awesome. And he's going to be there to protect you, but it sounds like you are just a fiery person on your own. So,
yeah.
what are your dreams in life?
I want to become a famous singer and be in a band with my brother.
That's cool. Do you guys play any instruments?
I can sing, and my brother used to sing, but not anymore. He sounds kind of bad. But he's
But you
also
sound
pretty
great.
good. He's also pretty good. He's left.
That's awesome. Well, I hope that you get to achieve those dreams. And I think that achieving those dreams all starts with just letting you have the chance to live your life.
Yeah, and his.
And his, yes, 100%. What would you say um, to other people with Down syndrome?
I would say that you are special in your own way. Don't don't worry to impress people, because you are who you are, and don't change it for anything.
Yeah, that's amazing. And what is your advice maybe to people with Down syndrome to help them embrace who they really are and help them not see their Down syndrome as a disability, but as a superpower?
Well, I would tell them that they're strong, powerful, and you can change people's minds.
Absolutely. They can have such a huge impact on people, huh?
Yeah, very.
That's amazing. Well, I know you've had an impact on me, and you are such a wonderful speaker, and you have an ability to just make people laugh and help people to understand Down syndrome a whole lot more.
Yes.
Yeah. What is something just to as we're kind of coming to a close, what's something that you wish people knew about Down syndrome?
I wish people knew people with Down syndrome, that we are special and we can be in regular classrooms and be in normal school.
Yeah. Are you in a school?
Yes, I'm going to still elementary.
Oh my gosh. And what grade are you in?
I'm in 7th and
7th
14.
grade. Oh, you're 14. Okay, I got that wrong. Oh my gosh. You had your birthday?
Yeah,
When was your birthday?
February 3rd.
Okay, well, happy very late birthday, but that's amazing. 7th grade. Okay, what's your favorite subject?
Art.
That's awesome. I was always very bad at art, but I can see that you are a very creative person.
Thank you.
Absolutely. And what are your you have lots of friends at school?
Well, I have 3 friends and one who's a boy, and I like him.
That's awesome. Well, I'm glad that you have found a group of people at school. And how has that been for you?
It's been pretty good. I feel comfortable around them, and yeah.
That's good. I think that shows people too that they don't have to be afraid with like you said, having people with Down syndrome in regular classes and regular schools, huh?
Yeah.
That's cool. That's amazing, Mia.
Yeah.
Well, is there anything else that you want to share with people?
Not really. Do you?
I don't think so. I think we hit on everything, and I'm so grateful for you and for you sharing and yeah, just being a bold voice for all the people with Down syndrome that are born and not born.
Yeah.
Awesome. Well, thank you again. I appreciate your time, Mia.
Yours too. Thank you.
Of course, anytime. Well, I hope you get a lot of different book sales, and I'll do a video reading the book to my nieces and nephews, and we'll
Mom.
put it out on social media. So hopefully it continues to grow.
Yes, and I have family too.
Yes, 100%. I love that. Awesome. Well, thank you again, and I hope you have a good rest of your Saturday.
I will end my spring break.
It's your spring
Yeah.
break. Oh my gosh. Okay. Are you finishing spring break, or did you just start it?
I just started yesterday.
Perfect. Oh, what do you guys have any fun plans?
I'm going to look good beach in April.
So fun.
And my
Oh my
sister will be
gosh.
there too. And my mom.
Okay. And your mom too?
Yeah.
That's gonna be so much fun. Oh, I hope you have the best spring break.
Oh, I will.
Good. You enjoy that, and make sure you don't do any homework.
No, I don't know what to do anyway.
Okay, good, good. Sometimes teachers give homework, and I don't think that's meant for spring break.
No, it definitely isn't.
Yep, yeah. Oh, well, I hope you have a wonderful time. Thanks for kicking off your spring break with me.
Thank you.
Thank you for tuning in to the Let Them Live podcast with Emily Burning. If you enjoyed this episode, please let us know your thoughts in the comments and make sure to subscribe so you don't miss the next episode.